How is working as an entrepreneur different than your previous experiences working in consulting and finance?
So I started being a strategy consultant, and then I worked in a financial firm doing turnaround work. And both of those were great experiences. A bunch of really sharp, good people. And independent of the fact that they both require a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hard work, and they require you to be relatively good at what you do, the role of being a good consultant or a good financial engineer or a good turnaround specialist is taking what already exists and seeing faults and correcting those faults. And so you're constantly in fault-finding mode. Whereas being an entrepreneur, yeah, you're doing that to a certain extent. You're looking at the marketplace and you're solving a problem in the marketplace. But more than that, you have to have a vision for making things better. So you're not solving against something, you're solving towards something. And that mentality shift is hard. And coming out of that comes things like ambiguity. I mean, when you're a consultant or you're in private equity, you have a product that's being sold. You know what's out there. You don't have to deal with much ambiguity. When you're an entrepreneur, you wake up in the morning, you're not really sure what to do that day. And you're not even sure if what you're doing that day is useful, right? And you won't know for another 2 or 3 months. And so dealing with that kind of ambiguity and self-doubt is a much more emotionally challenging situation than waking up in the morning and just knowing if you put in enough hours and work hard enough, it's going to be solved. So in my mind, they're very, very different jobs, even though the tactics, the day-to-day may seem relatively similar.